Welcome to the beautiful TPC Stonebray in San Francisco, California, site of another Cadillac Innovation Golf Clinic featuring the all-new XTS luxury sedan. These clinics highlight the latest innovations from Cadillac during a memorable day of golf instruction. And while we're here, I want to take some time out to share a few tips designed to help you take your game to the next level. Today we're working on improving play on and around the greens with a few short game techniques. I'm joined by Jordan Chimino, one of the local talented pros here at Stonebray. Thanks for joining us there. You know what many players don't realize is that shots from 100 yards into the hole represent more than 50% of the game. That means you should be spending at least 50% of your practice time on and around the greens. By working on this part of the game, you will significantly improve your scoring ability. Jordan, so let's talk about pitching here. We've got a 40-yard shot, slightly uphill, over a bunker. A little scary for a lot of people, but it's not really that difficult a shot. Now you're using a lofted sand wedge here. You've got a 60 degree. So take your setup for me, narrow your stance. Okay, grip down on the club, choke down maybe about an inch or so. Good, and a little bit more weight on the front foot. Now we're trying to keep that weight there. We don't want to have a big weight transfer in this little shot, okay? And the big key here is swing it back to about halfway. Think in terms of the distance you swing it back, you're going to swing it through. And keep your arms and your chest together, okay? Allow your head to turn through with it. There we go. All right, now just have a practice swing doing that. Halfway back, halfway through. Very good. Okay, right, now, see the shot in your mind, okay? Right, you're standing just a little bit open, okay? Feet aiming slightly to the left, okay? Look at the target. All right, halfway back, halfway through. All right, now that was solidly struck. Takes practice, but halfway back, halfway through, keep your arms and your chest together. That's the key. Jordan, so here's a situation. You just missed the green. You're only literally a few feet from the hole, but you're in this rough stuff here. You can't really putt it, and it's going to bobble all over the place. So a little chip shot here. And so you can use any club, really, from a 7-iron through to a lob wedge. Okay, so depending on the distance, but you've got sort of a gap wedge there. So just take your setup there for me. Pretty simple technique here, very narrow stance, slightly open, aiming to the left, a little more weight on the front foot, ball back. Okay, so weight forward, ball back, hands slightly forward. Now the big key here is no wrist break, you feel, okay? Just take it back here and turn through here. So as you swing through, you can see there's no breakdown. What we see with so many golfers, they flip their hands at it and try to lift the ball in the air. So we're really not trying to do that. So it's a very shallow entry into the ball. So lean left, ball back, take it back there with what you feel is no wrist break, turn your chest through and just hold the finish. And it's just a matter of having a couple of practice strokes and stepping up and hitting it. So not too thoughtful. Get the feel for it there? Right, okay, look at the target once. Off we go. Simple as that. Boy, you take instruction well. Next up, some thoughts to help you gain confidence in the game within the game, putting. But first, let's take a look at some of the latest innovations from Cadillac.
Count the number of buttons in your car. Now, count the number of buttons on your tablet. Isn't it time the automobile advanced? Introducing Q in the all-new Cadillac XTS. The simplicity of a tablet has come to your car. The all-new Cadillac XTS has arrived, and it's bringing the future forward.
The course here at Stonebray has been a remarkable setting to work on our approach shots. And now it's time to go and work on our basic putting fundamentals. Okay, so Jordan, you know, obviously putting, as they call it, a game within a game. I mean, it can certainly help your scoring tremendously, knocking putts in. So the big key really is to say, when you look at all the sorts of different putting strokes there are, the one thing they have in common is that they have good rhythm. Okay, so you'd be able to feel it. Okay, feel the rhythm. Okay, it's no good knocking a short putt like this 4 foot by. Right, so take your setup there for me. Now I see you're cross-handed, which is perfectly fine. Just make sure that your arms are on your chest. That's the big key, folks. When you set up to it, you don't want your arms away from you here. Try to keep your arms on your chest. That's why the belly putter works well. Keeps everything working together, nice and snug. Now, all I want you to think about here, Jordan, is think of 1, 2. That's the rhythm of your stroke. Remembering that a short putt has a fairly short stroke, and a long putt has a longer stroke. So don't try to hit it hard or soft, just think of a nice short stroke, 1, 2, Okay, and let's hear that ball go in the hole. Excellent. Right, now come back to this one here. Got a little longer. Okay, now this time we're going to do the same thing, just have a slightly longer stroke. So, right, 1, 2, back we go, 1, 2. Okay, up to it. It's all about speed, getting the speed right. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Simple as that. Look at that, magic. Thanks so much for joining us here at TPC Stonebray. I hope that by following these simple short game techniques, you're able to improve your short game performance. And to improve your performance on the road, we invite you to get behind the wheel of the all-new Cadillac XTS. So look for more videos in the Cadillac Innovation Golf Series. I hope to see you out in the golf course.